It is reported that Sony is partnering with NCSoft to make a Horizon MMO RPG.
I like it.
Like it. Okay. So Sony and NCSoft have reportedly struck a deal to create a Horizon MMORPG. The project will be developed by the South Korean company behind Lineage and Guild Wars MMO series and target the global market as part of Sony's push into live service games. So among the roles advertised on the studio's website, which was posted last week, was a senior social systems designer position whose job would involve engaging players in, quote, social interactions to create lasting relationships and, where compatible, create guild-like groups to explore together. Close quote. What do you think about this? First of all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were going to ask a second question.
No.
I like this because I feel like we have seen time and time again, Sony is trying to expand on this Horizon world. There's a TV show in development. There's a VR game that's come out. We have 2 games in the main franchise. Now, do I think that this world is especially deep? So far, no. We don't really know what's going on outside of our main narrative.
You haven't played Forbidden West.
That's true. I did not finish Forbidden West yet. That being said, I feel like the world is compelling. It is cool. There's a lot you can do with it, and there's a lot we have not seen. And I think that is why an open world MMO would be pretty cool.
I think the guild stuff specifically makes sense for that.
100%. There's so many different tribes and different types of groups in this universe already. Mm-hmm. I can see this being a big hit. There's a multiplayer game being developed too. Is this that? Or is this something
unknown? Because the multiplayer game, I think it seemed to be being made in-house at Guerrilla.
Oh, you're right, by Guerrilla.
Because they wanted to include a multiplayer component for the first Horizon, but they scrapped it. They were going to include it in the second Horizon, but then they scrapped it to potentially make their own standalone game with it.
Right.
So this is separate from that.
Okay.
I believe. Because that seems like it's way further in development than this would be. So this is all in addition to them probably making another Horizon sequel, right? With, they're going to make another mainline Horizon game.
Oh, yeah.
And there is another team inside of Guerrilla making something else, too. We know that. Guerrilla has themselves 3 teams internally right now, plus this partnership, plus the VR team they worked with. So they're cashing in on it. It's another example of another live service. I mean, we know they're making a live service push. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? First of all, it seems like they're making a lot of live service games, which why wouldn't you just make one and then see how it goes? But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's better to do it the other way. I just hope that the single player stuff doesn't go away, but that's a larger discussion.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to hop into something like this, but it's cool that it's existing. I don't know. I can see people being interested. It's when you're making an MMO, it's tough because you have to come up with a world. You have to come up with an expansive lore. You have to come up with all of these different things. I mean, World of Warcraft is a great example of an original IP that was, they created it with Warcraft and they turned it into World of Warcraft, right?
Right.
This is a very similar situation where they're taking Horizon and they're making it World of Horizon, right? So they already have a lot to work with. I think it's really smart to do that rather than start from scratch with no IP.
Right.
Plus, people will already be familiar with it. They're already familiar with Aloy. They're already familiar with Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. So, yeah, I think it's a smart move. I don't know, I don't know who it's for because it's not for me, but they're doing it right. They're trying. So,
we shall see.
We shall see.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Haptic Intel. Did you do it? Subscribe right now.